Hello and welcome viewers, I am Pia and you're watching NewsX World. Let's take a look at the headlines. Israel has reopened the Allenby border crossing with Jordan today, 5 days after closing it when a Jordanian truck driver opened fire and killed 2 Israeli soldiers. The crossing is the sole passenger gateway and main commercial route between Jordan and the West Bank. France and Saudi Arabia will host a major summit in New York today with many world leaders. Among them, some are expected to formally recognize the Palestinian state, even as Israel and the United States are boycotting the event. Meanwhile, Israeli officials have warned of possible West Bank annexation and bilateral measures against France. Iran's atomic energy chief and vice president Mohammad Eslami has arrived in Moscow for talks. Now, according to the Iranian embassy in Russia, this visit comes after the UN Security Council refused to permanently lift sanctions, with 3 European countries seeking to reimpose them over alleged violations of the 2015 nuclear deal. Moving on to Russia, where a Ukrainian drone strike on a resort in Crimea has reportedly killed 3 people while injuring 16. Russian authorities have also stated that the strike was on a civilian area with no military presence. North Korea's Kim Jong-un has now said he is open to talks with the United States if Washington drops its denuclearization demands, expressing fond memories of US President Trump's visit to North Korea in his first term. The North Korean leader has also reiterated his stance, stating that he has no intentions to unite with the South. South Korean President Lee Jae-myung has warned of a crisis-level situation if the trade demands of the United States are accepted without safeguards. President Lee cited disputes over investments and currency swaps as the key focus of his American trip, where he will be attending the UNGA. Hundreds of demonstrators led by Generation Z have protested for a second day in Lima against President Dina Boluarte's government, with clashes injuring at least 18 people, including 12 police officers and 6 journalists. The unrest was sparked by a new pension law and fueled by widespread anger over corruption and crime. Super Typhoon Ragasa has now registered a wind speed of over 215 kilometers per hour and gusts up to 295 kilometers per hour. It has slammed the northern Philippines with storm surges above 3 meters. Now, according to the local state weather agency, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr has ordered the Disaster Response Agency and all government bodies to be on full alert as storm warnings rage. All right, viewers, those are the headlines. Our top focus: Britain's Foreign Minister